You'll need to start by grabbing a 13mm socket on 2 extensions to remove the 3 bolts that hold on the wheel to the hub. Next, remove the 2 lower bolts with a 5mm Allen socket and a 13mm wrench. You'll need a 6mm Allen socket to remove the bolt that tightens down the hub to the axle. You might need some WD-40 and to hit it with a rubber mallet to suggest it to come off. After removing the hub, make sure not to lose the top part. The top part is called the keyway. You'll then need to remove the 2 top bolts and put the brake caliper to the side. Do not let it dangle, it is not good for the brake lines. You'll need the 6mm Allen socket again to get the cap off the C-block. There are 2 other ones, but you'll need the same extensions you use to take off the hub to take off the caps of the C-block. Remember to loosen the bolts on the rotor and push the rotor back, or you won't have enough room to pull out the axle. There is another keyway that sits underneath the rotor. Make sure not to lose this one as well. A 5mm Allen socket will take quick work of the bolts on the fan mount. Next, make sure to remove the chain length adjuster out of the way so that we can freely move the engine after we remove the chain. Find the master link and then remove all the parts. If the chain is still good, we'll reuse it. This one was almost new, so we will reuse it instead of putting on a new chain. Push the motor forward so that you have enough room to take the differential out. I noticed the chain was a little bit tight. You'll need a 19 millimeter wrench and a 21 millimeter wrench to adjust the tension in the chain. You want it to be a little loose but not super tight. If it's so tight there's no play, that's not good. You want there to be about an inch, half an inch up, half an inch down of play, a total of 1 inch of play in general. It'll be easier the more you play with the chain and adjust them. When putting the rotor back into place, make sure to remember to put the keyway in or you will not be able to stop the go-kart. I like to put a bolt in on either side of the C block before putting the cap on. I notice it'll make adjusting the location of the saddle later much easier. I don't like these 5 millimeter bolts. I noticed they stripped out very easily, so I changed them to some more beefy 6 millimeter ones that are the same length. Make sure that the rotor is tight and properly adjusted between the caliper. This is what it should look like from above. Don't forget the keyway on the hub or the wheel on that side will not spin when you hit the gas pedal.